Hi, my name is Brandon Helm. I'm looking for an opportunity to network in any way I can. I believe there's a way universities could be involved in growing our government model. And it opens up for teaching assistants and associate professors a specific way to build a new type of dissection content and easy ways of building interactive quizzes for dissection content. Like Mastery.com produces ways of importing PowerPoint slides such that you can make dissections of articles like you see Wired.com making, or any magazine article, any published article, digital or otherwise. And you can create linked content systems, and you can create an ecosystem for gig economy, for expanding the offerings of other publishers. And so it monetizes this way of building resumes. That's ultimately what it gets at, is you work with companies like Imagix Software and Northwood Software to build models for the learning systems. And you can ultimately get a way of bringing any post you click on into focus with your relevant skills and what they're talking about. And so there's a way to navigate how we interact with geopolicy and how we approach the stock market, how we pitch things. There's a way to evolve this through these concept mapping engines and through building models with the learning networks in the right way. And so this is all going to be about a democratic way of evolving infrastructures together. And Elon Musk wants to build an everything app. You can talk about layers coming together to an everything app. You can talk about identity product layers. You can talk about advanced financial transaction layers for how financial systems work and what are the best infrastructures for us to invest in. And ultimately, you can come up with this model where teaching assistants and associate professors can help with these dissections, and you create these massive channels for opening up these networks, and it opens up our government model. And so you can make this bet if you position this like the space race chase, and you engage this chase. If you do this the right way, you can create this massive economic wave for investing in these technologies and for engaging with these technologies, for getting the classrooms of the future, the classroom technologies of the future implemented in other systems. You can talk about green energy pivots. This, if implemented the right way with the right articles of incorporation that could extend the presidential privileges, it's all about trying to drive job growth a lot of the time anyway. So if you can talk about a CVO who can specifically create programs to channel funding for companies through the stock market, where the citizens actually get to be a part of those channels. And it's maybe only a small percentage, but a board and the private sector, a private sector board, as well, based on results, as well as the government, argue for increasingly more and more expansion of this system where the citizens get to be involved in helping to drive the job growth, and it boosts retirement. And there will be a balancing point, a right amount. Maybe it's 10, maybe it's 20% of what we pay in income tax. But you can get specific channels to invest that in the stock market and be rewarded for that. Maybe that's what you do with your return, because there will be this level that's required or you don't use it, and then there will be your return in addition to that. And so it's a way of increasing your interaction with the government. And so there's a way to make this more attractive, and it's all about exploring pitches and pivots and strategy. And so I'm looking for a way to network at university or any way that I can to try to help Elon Musk build this Occupy Mars advancement of government. And I'm very confident that it will have to do with these concept mapping engines and these key technologies. Merged medium social medias, where they come together and their commenting structures branch together. And so you have to come up with an operational way, an accounting strategy for accomplishing that. And that also applies to all these other networks where you're trying to manage infrastructure together. Medical records and psych record infrastructure, if you have a new strategy for interacting with psych records. And I can talk in detail about adding that layer to X.com and a company you could partner with there. But the bigger point is that there's a way that you can help companies pivot into managing infrastructure and contractually feature them with bonuses relevant to the market. And you can come up with all of this in the Articles of Incorporation, ways for companies to come together to manage this. And the major, in medical records, for example, the companies driving medical records access and building the user interfaces, they compete for sales in the market, and they determine how they're affected by profit sharing for this central layer, which ultimately opens up the way you can collaborate in the marketplace. It allows schools to interact with development in a deeper way, with major market verticals and products that are being developed for major market verticals. It allows companies to approach people for talent in different ways. It could be the evolution of government in so many ways if done artfully. And if you launch as this space race level competition where you really engage this chase, you can get this massive economic wave which ultimately pays for the national debt if you launch this in the art of the deal the right way. And so I'm looking for a way to network, talk about this at university any way I can, and grow with other parties that would be interested in pivoting our government and making this more interactive through the right articles of incorporation strategies, the right blend of technologies. And I really think there's a way to open up the way content is approached and dissected and boost those markets while boosting the government funnel that we are affected by, such that it opens this up. And then you can, I should have a visual on networking up through and with companies here. That could be a better visual. But I'm looking to network in any way I can. I can talk about a unique brand, Damascus Steel, as an art and craftsmanship lesson from history, similar to Tesla, helping people get to market, strategically pivoting into the opportunities of the future, swords to plowshares, evolution of government, more interactive economy, all of these things, roadmaps to success, helping people see role models succeed in different ways, making that an extension of presidential privilege through the ways we contract with this brand, and through articles of incorporation extend our government into this continuous improvement set of strategies that companies share together. That's the point, is in the articles of incorporation, those businesses driving 80% or more of major market vertical determine how it's the profit sharing that they're affected by and the budgeting for the central layer. The feature that they would be contracting if a consultation company or an individual launched their own consultation company, or with or without, had an idea of how to pivot a brand, you feature them, or pivot the infrastructure, you feature them getting recruited by a brand, and you potentially give them a bonus for helping to pivot that infrastructure. And you have this all built into the articles of incorporation, how companies powering the major market verticals affected by the central layer maintain control of the central layer. And so thank you. This is an advancement of our government, a unique set of strategies. I would love to network about this further, or on this further, and talk about this on universities any way I can with different software development companies in any area that I'm at. Would love to see this advancement of government. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you.